Hey everybody, it's Elijah finally. I decided to finally upload, thank God, to my channel. First video ever. Here's to hopefully many more. I'm really excited about this project. Just before I get started into this ski mask, the Slump Guy review like I promised, let me give you a review or kind of an overview of what you can expect from my channel in the future. If I get comments, if I get likes, if I get subscribers, you can expect, characters from me, probably video game playthroughs, analysis of world news going on. Anything you guys want, I'm totally down for. I know none of you guys probably care about this, but it's something I've been wanting to do for a while, just to share my thoughts on things that are important to me, hopefully important to you. Just get everything out there, so there's that. Okay, so Ski Mask Slump God, also known as Stokeley, is an up-and-coming rapper from South Florida. He is known for being part of the Members Only collective, or Very Rare Only collective, with his longtime friend, now deceased, rest in peace, the late great XXXTentacion. But he's always kind of been really a big partner of X's. He's been noted as the more lyrical of the pair. He's been noted, for his very unique flow, which consists of I'm not even going to try to imitate it, but I'll just let you see it for yourself. Okay, so you got that. So that's what he's like. He's got that unique flow where he kind of cycles through different vocal ranges, and it's very unique and very interesting. So I have high hopes for Ski, and I had high hopes going into his debut album, Stokeley, named after his first name, if you didn't know. So we start off Stokeley with So High. So High is an interesting opener to the song because it really highlights a duality that I've not really seen before in any Ski songs. It highlights this duality of him wanting to, have a deep and meaningful relationship with a girl, but also it notes how that it can possibly interfere with his goals of furthering his career. Although it is repetitive and Ski's voice leaves a lot wanting, this is still an interesting opening track, and the chilled, relaxed out beat offers a great lo-fi feel to the entire song, so it's a solid opener in my opinion. Okay, next up is Nuketown. This song reminds me a whole lot of Call of Duty in recent years because it's just bad, like Call of Duty in recent years. His, trademark staggered style does not fit this song at all. These trademark ad-libs also kind of distract from his corny lyrics that he's known so well. One that really sticks out in one of his verses is the "I am a squirrel because I'm a nut," or something along those lines. It's not really clever, it's not really interesting. It's just corny, and it really doesn't belong on a Ski. It sounds more low budget. It sounds more just off the top of the tongue. I mean, honestly, a lot of these lyrics on this track sound like something off an Ugly God tape because they're just not really well thought out. Oddly named Foot Fungus is next. Foot Fungus features a standard beat, a toned up bass, and not much else to offer. But it does work well with Ski's snarled flow, where he kind of gets in deep and gritty to the song. Within the verses, he offers a great little tribute to a classic hip-hop song, "Drop It Like It's Hot," from Snoop Dogg and Pharrell Williams way back in the day. Instead of this time, he doesn't do the Snoop ad-lib, he replaces it with skirt, like a car, obviously. I don't know why I'm explaining this, but I think that's cool. It's a great homage to the past and a really great nod towards the future of rap. So, all in all, Foot Fungus is a decent track, but because of its monotony and its lack of complexity, I can't really see it having much replay value in the future. La La is next. Not very interesting song. It deals with 3 different topics in each of the verses: money, women, and the obligatory street cred, where he's talking about shooting people and whatnot. So not much different from the mainstream hip-hop that you see today from Lil Pump, Lil Yachty, 21 Savage. But I know there's a lot of people out there that like that type of stuff, so I can't judge it that much. It just doesn't seem that interesting to me. Unbothered is next. Unbothered is a total bop. This track sounds like something for like Take a Step Back, which was that little snippet I played for you earlier. An old X and Ski song where they're just having fun and not giving a care in the world. Ski really reinvents himself on this song and displays his vocal registry and different pitches perfectly. He's got 3 bars on there that really stand out to me where he kind of plays off of each of the subsequent lines. He says, wishing well, wet like a well, and well. Doesn't seem very complex, but you know, it works well. No pun intended. So it's a triple play, it's entertaining, and his ad-libs complement the playful vibe of this song. Save Me Part 2 has Ski dabbling in this new R&B wave that has kind of swept the nation. And I say that because it features a absolutely forgettable feature from low-budget Charlie Puth. And if you don't like Charlie Puth, you're really not going to like his knockoff. Next up is Adult Swim. Now, I really want to give Ski some credit with this one. I mean, I really do, but his rhymes are really lacking on here. Let me just play you a bit of the song. Whoa, what? Okay, so I had to look that up. He starts talking about a girl with a diaper booty. Now, obviously, you know, you can look at me and tell I'm not all that into the lingo. I love rap music, but, you know, sometimes I gotta pull up Urban Dictionary or whatnot and get a second opinion on what they're saying. And I gotta tell you, and you guys can maybe go in the comments and help me out with this, I've never heard the phrase diaper booty to describe a big butt. Evidently that's what he was trying to get across. It seems kind of counterintuitive to me and doesn't really offer that great of a picture in my mind. So for that, I gotta say Ski took a huge L on this song. Not creative at all, and just some really awful imagery with this song. Bad. Now, while that last track was absolutely unbearable, the next one actually kind of brings it back a bit. Far Gone, with some production from Murda Beats, who's known for his collaborations with Travis Scott and 21 Savage. You know, he's really come out as a big production force in the recent years. Murda really brings the heat on Far Gone with a layered and spaced out beat that just oozes with intricacies. The song also features Lil Baby. Lil Baby not only has a bearable feature, but his chorus actually really gets in your head and he becomes a memorable part of the song, which is something I really can't say much I've heard from Lil Baby that I like. But he really fits well into this song, so I gotta give him credit. If there's one song you check out from this album, and maybe it should be Far Gone, because this is a really, really interesting song. So get geeked, get geeked, get geeked, get geeked, get geeked. That's really the main theme of the song, is that you should get geeked. If you know, you know. Get Geeked has a classic Ski flow where he's got that staggered flow that I really just tried to impersonate. Did not go well. I'm never doing that again. In this song, he really shows off the punk and rock influences that he's mentioned in interviews before. The title, the eccentric beat, and references to controversial topics like starting riots and JFK's assassination really helps cement Ski along with all of his other members only collective as these figurehead in the anti-establishment movement that has taken over rap. In short, it really is a great anthem for what XXXTentacion was all about in his early years, you know, starting riots, just having a good time and not giving a care in the world. And I think that's a great message for a song, at least. And I'm really glad that he decided to have this song in his repertoire, because it shows his versatility. And it shows that he has not forgotten his roots. Faucet Failure. Let's see. Purple Pickles, Margiela, and Ostriches. It's really surprising that our boy Ugly God does not have a feature on this track. I have not enjoyed a cowbell in a song this much since the Teach Me How to Dougie way back when. There are many lyrics that stand out in this song, but there's especially one that is just cemented in my mind for now. He brags about wanting to be in cockpits because he's flyer than an ostrich. And while when you first listen to that, you're like, well, that's really basic, that's really shallow. But then, you know, you kind of overanalyze it like you're a genius critic or whatnot. You get a closer look and it kind of reveals that Ski is explaining his type A personality and his leadership role that he's taken with among his friends and among other rappers, kind of taking them under his wing, hence the ostrich reference. He is also flyer than an ostrich because he's big, he's intimidating, and he'll never fly away because he's going to stick by what he believes in, and he's going to stand up for a fight. Regardless of the ice on his neck, he won't back down, he won't fly away, you know? He's going to stand up and he's going to stick around and fight. It's this clever wordplay that's really made Ski popular and stick out among all these new SoundCloud rappers. And it's really why Ski is developing into a promising lyrical rapper for the new generation. Okay, we're almost done here, guys. You and I. Ski proves with this song that he is just as competent at making emo rap music as contemporaries like Juice WRLD and Lil Skies. Ski actually sings on this track. While singing would normally be considered mediocre, this mediocrity actually fits him perfectly due to the standards placed by this new SoundCloud rap subgenre. This is possibly a tribute to XXXTentacion, who, as we all know, he was killed this year. Some people love him, some people hate him. I personally love him, so I'm a sucker for this song. But I can't ignore its flaws. Mainly being that it's kind of wearing out, the whole genre is wearing out of SoundCloud rap music, the emo rap music. And, you know, while when people like X and Peep started doing it, it was still fresh and new, and people were interested in it, and they were doing new stuff with it. By now, when Ski hops on the bus, it's really not bringing much new to the table. And for that, it's just kind of bland. So if I were going to give this song personally a rating, it would be like a strong 5, a weak 6 out of 10. We end our magical journey through Stokeley's mind with the appropriately titled Cat Piss. While this is titled after a strain of weed, I personally think that it more applies to how the listener will feel after hearing it. This is especially true once Lil Yachty hops on for a verse. Now, I make it no secret how much I loathe Lil Yachty. He's terrible. He's garbage. Everything about him, from his bubblegum pop rap brand to his Cheeto hair, it's just all such a carefully crafted persona, and I'm not buying it. But I must say I have respect for some of his hard-hitting verses on T Grizzly tracks, like From the D to the A and 2 Vaults, where he has some really growled flows and some heavy-hitting bars, and it really fits him well to the lyrics. Well, as in this track, Ski jumps on, and it's already proven to be a fun experience. Lil Yachty comes in about a minute or so into the track and just kind of craps all over the vibe. He seems uninterested. It's like, just give me my money and I'll do a verse for you. There's obviously no connection between the two other than I'm gonna pay you to get a verse on this song. So he's really bland. It's not his best work. And Yachty's lack of ferocity in this song really takes down the whole quality of the song a couple notches. Whereas Ski approaches the song with a gleeful eagerness, Lil Yachty's verse is 35 seconds of just pure boredom. This song could have been so much more, and it is a shame that this is what we have to send us off from this otherwise relatively strong project. So there you have it. This is my take on the Ski Mask the Slump God album. So here's my too long didn't read review. Ski Mask, this is his first debut album. He's got a lot out there. He's still got a lot more to go, you know. So we got a lot to look forward to from this artist. He really showcased his versatility on this track, from, you know, emo rap, while bland, still fits the bill of a decent emo rap song, to R&B, to rap, to hype rap like he's done with X in the past. Just really covering all his bases he can, and a lot of them stick, some of them don't, but there are a few like Cat Piss on this album that are just genuinely bad tracks. Nevertheless, Ski proves with this album that he is a standalone force to be reckoned with. Thus, I'm going to give this album probably a light 7, high 6 out of 10. Because this was his debut album. I think that's pretty good for a debut album. We'll see where he takes it next. So with that, guys, I leave you. I'm not going to do that Skrillex Sicko Mode review, because the more I listen to it, the more I realize Skrillex went into a digital audio workspace and just reskinned all of the different digital plugins and sounds to make them all more dubsteppy. It's really not that good a song, so I wouldn't even check it out if I were you, but that's just my opinion. So if you like this video, it took me, this has been a couple of days in the making, leave a like, you know, because that would really help me out, and I promise to get better in the future. This is my first video. You might have noticed I've been looking up because I got, you know, I'm camera shy. I'm not used to this. I'm not used to creating YouTube video. this video right now as I'm recording is 23 minutes long, so I'm probably going to cut that down a lot because there's a lot of a lot of looking at my phone. But you know, I'm winding it down now, so I'm really excited and I can really stay focused. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this review. Hopefully you guys will love it so I can share more with you guys in the future. Until then, I'm going to be signing out. Remember, hit me up in the comments if you want to see what I can do next. Alright guys, have a good night.